Hi everyone, I'm Erica and this is Friday Sews and my channel Dizzyknitsandcurls, where we talk about retro beauty and also retro inspired sewing and knitting. So I hope you guys are having a good week. This whole episode is pretty much about this dress, which is the Pattern for Pirates Flutter wrap dress. So I have made a couple versions of this to test it, and I finally cut into this glorious double brushed poly. This was from Knit Pop. It was a clearance. So I got a really good price on it, but it was still a nice enough fabric that I kind of treated it like it was a little precious, and I wanted to make sure I sewed the right thing for the fabric. So what I love about it is it's got this tropical print, but then it has interspersed with it this little like bits of snake print here and there, which I thought was really fun. So the pattern version I made is, as I said, the Pattern for Pirates Flutter wrap dress. This is the sleeveless version, so it's got bands. It is a complete true wrap dress. So it does wrap underneath and tie around the waist, and that's what keeps the dress on. So it's completely open, but I made the ruffled version. Maybe I could stand up on something and show you guys. There you go. So it has ruffles all around the skirt, and like I said, it completely wraps over. And then it has a flounce around the neck. And this is the smaller of the two flounces. There's also something called a sleeved flounce, which is quite big and covers part of the shoulder. And I did try that version. I made a red and blue one like that, and I do like the flounced version with the sleeved big neck flounce, but I actually think I like this one a little better. You can also make the dress with sleeves. I did test just the bodice of that to test the sleeve, and I think when I make a sleeved version of it, I am going to trace on a different armhole, because that armhole, it's a little close for me. I like a little bit more ease. I made the straight size small, and the only alteration I made to the pattern was right here. You see there's this little hole that you sew up, and that's an opening on the side seam for the wrap tie to go through. I raised it 5/8 of an inch from where the pattern puts it, because I wanted it to hit at my natural waist, and it does. I also, you're supposed to cut the back not on fold, but I actually just cut it on fold because I didn't want a center back seam, and I feel like it fits me well enough that I don't need one. But that is something that you can do, especially if you have problems with things not fitting as well in your low back. For me, I just cinched the tie up, and I think that the fit is fine back there. So what sewing level would I say this pattern's for? I would say this is for people who have at least made one thing in jersey. So if you've ever made like a jersey shirt or a dress, if you've ever made a wrap dress that wasn't stretchy, anything like that, you could definitely make this pattern. It is beautifully drafted. The flounces just lay down on top of the pattern piece. You don't have to ease them in at all. They just fit. So they really are perfectly drafted for the pattern. And the flounces look complicated, but honestly, they're super easy. It's just on the neckline flounce, you're sewing it wrong side to right side of the dress, and then you sew this neck binding or banding on. So the pattern comes with a binding for the neck, but there is a hack on the Patterns for Pirates website in their blog that show you how to make it as a band. And I did the bands because I just wanted that little bit more coverage, and also I hate sewing binding, so bands are kind of my jam. And then I just sewed, did the same thing for the underarms, the sleeve area. I bound the armholes. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, all around, Easy peasy pattern, doesn't take very long to do, and I will definitely make another one. I'm thinking of tracing the sleeve cap, like the arm sike, from one of my patterns that has bishop sleeves, so that in the fall and winter I could make a version with the flouncing and the big bishop sleeves. You can also make this as a maxi. That's not really something I think I will probably do, just because I'm only 5'3", and I find that maxi dresses can be a little overwhelming. But I like the length of this one. This is their version that's knee length, and for me the flounces take it to about, like, the flounces come down and cover like almost my whole knee. So that, to me, that's about the perfect length. I feel like this fits me well enough that it's not gonna like gape open, but it is a true wrap dress. So you have a problem with those opening up on you, you might wanna just take precautions. I was gonna put a little snap right here, but I don't really think it needs it. It seems to stay in place, knock on wood, so far. So let's see, so that's it. Patterns for Pirates flutter wrap dress, 100% recommend this one. Definitely try it. And I got the PDF pattern. I think all their patterns are PDF. Let's see what's been going on this week. This is the first day I haven't felt terrible. So this week we had a radical weather change. We went from being like 55-degree weather and raining constantly for a few days, which was giving me sinus headaches, to now we're in like the upper 70s and it's dry. So I am pretty miserable. I had an IBS flare for a few days, and I'm finally feeling a little bit better in my stomach, but like the rapid weather change dried out my lips and dried out my skin. So I have like, don't look too close at me, I have like dry patches around my mouth. It's a mess, but I'm finally feeling a bit better, and hopefully that will continue. It's supposed to be 90 degrees on Monday, which means I'm probably not going to film. I might film like our sunscreen review or something. Cause yeah, I'm not glamming up in 90-degree weather without air conditioner in Washington State. Like, no one wants to see that. So anyway, I hope that you guys are having a good week. If you've tried the P4P flutter wrap dress, put a comment down below and let me know how you did with it. I'd love to hear or see your versions. Tag me on Instagram. And I just wanted to thank all of you for being here, and I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.